Hello everybody and welcome to Bridgewater bus station. Now today I'm not going to be travelling with the buses of Somerset, which is very unfortunate but also is very fortunate depending on how you look at it. However, I will still be travelling on a part of First Bus. Today I'm going to be travelling on the Mendip Xplorer bus routes operated by First West of England. However, there is one catch with the Mendip Xplorer, at least for the time being. The Mendip Xplorer doesn't actually travel across the Mendip Hills, as the one bus route that was part of the Mendip Xplorer that travelled across the Mendip Hills, which was the 126 bus between Weston-super-Mare and Wales, is now operated with Badger Line buses, which is supposed to be the brand for buses in Western and North Somerset. So technically, you could say that the Mendip Xplorer does not travel across the Mendips. Anyway, there is only one Mendip Xplorer bus route that departs Bridgewater bus station, so today I'm going to be travelling on the 375 bus route. That is going to be my first bus. My first bus is this absolutely fantastic Enviro 400, which looks like it's either just been repainted or just been cleaned. I was amazed that it was absolutely this clean, considering it's just come in on the 375, which is a route that travels on narrow lanes. There goes this Hatch Green Coaches Opta Solo SR on the rival Route 19, which rivals the 375 between Bridgewater and Street, and the bus route is actually quicker than the 375. However, it only goes as far as Street, and the next bus is usually a 375 anyway. Anyway, here we are leaving Bridgewater bus station a few minutes late at 9:08. We are just going past the St John Street bus stop, which is located outside of the Bristol and Exeter Inn, and is currently the closest bus stop to Bridgewater Railway Station, since when they refurbished the station car park and the station building, they built a bus loop that was too small for any buses to use, so currently only passenger bus services use the St John Street bus stops, with Hinkley Point buses serving the bus station. All of the 375 buses which either go to Wales or Bristol, for some reason, use Weston's All-In Road instead of the more usual Bath Road. I think this is so they can serve the East Bower part of Bridgewater, which without the 375 would not get a bus service. This is pretty much typical of First Group in the west of England. This happened in Weston-super-Mare and Yeovil, as well in a few other areas of Taunton. Arriving at Bridgewater Community Hospital, which gets a very poor bus service. The Route 375 allows people across the Polden Hills as well as people from the Mendips to get to Bridgewater Hospital on a 2-hourly basis, and the B1 town service allows people to get to the hospital from a few areas of Bridgewater on an hourly basis between 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and on a Saturday between 9 o'clock and 2 o'clock. The reason why I say the service is very poor is because if you're travelling from Bridgewater itself, you really need the B1 route, or you're going to have to take a car, use the 375, or just walk, which is probably easiest for the people of Sydenham, who have to do a massive loop on the B1 to get to the hospital if they really don't want to walk. So I would just recommend walking to the hospital or taking the 375. As well as the service being poor on a regular Monday to Saturday, the hospital, along with a few other hospitals in the area, gets no bus service on a Sunday. So if you've got a hospital appointment on a Sunday, then you're out of luck. You're just going to have to walk. Anyway, here we are now, outside Puriton, next to the new Gravity site.
I was told to phone at 8, but no one there. We're just do your best. Just do your best. Yes. No. No. Will someone phone back? Or somebody phone back?
Here I am passing through Street Town Centre, where the main Mendip Xplorer corridor starts. This is where the 374, 375 and 376 bus routes all meet. Originally, when first Somerset and Avon was a thing, I don't think the 374 actually existed. However, the 375 and 376 bus routes ran from Bristol to their current destinations. However, when the Buses of Somerset was formed, the 376 was cut back to Street and a new 77 and 77A bus route was formed between Wales and Yeovil, running hourly. And a new 75 bus route was started running between Bridgewater and Wales, which would become Bridgewater and Glastonbury. The 375 between Wales and Bristol was completely axed, and a load of extra 376 bus services had to be added in. Then the 126 was cut in COVID, which meant that the Mendip Xplorer services across the Mendip would be coming to an end. However, the 126 was brought back along with the 375 and 376 bus routes. However, the 126 is currently being operated with Badger Lines buses. Road bus station, which is one of the main stopping points along the Mendip Xplorer corridor. This is where the 374, 375 and 376 bus routes meet a few other Mendip Xplorer bus routes across to Midsummer Norton and Bath, as well as the Badger Line 126 service, as well as a few other local services, such as the Mendip Community Transport 67 service, which has had a very surprising and long history. Going to go all the way to Bristol again in a Mendip Xplorer video? Well, no. I'm leaving the bus here in a tiny little village known as Clutton. Here is this Mendip Xplorer Enviro 400 leaving Clutton with a destination board that now says Bristol. Originally, when we were in Bridgewater, the destination board said Wales for Bristol, so I guess the destination board must change in Wales. Anyway, I don't have a very big connection here, and my next bus was already arriving, which was the 172 bus service, which does a very long route between Bristol and Bath via Poulton and Midsummer Norton, with Poulton being my next stop. This would be one of the new Enviro 400 MMCs that had transferred down from the north of England. I think it transferred down from Bradford. Now, there are quite a few buses in the first interurban livery across the first bus network, with them being branded up for various routes. For example, the Mendip Xplorer livery is basically the first interurban livery, and so was the Bradford X84 livery. Now, these buses used to operate on the X84 around Bradford. However, when the buses transferred down to Bristol, all the X84 branding was taken off, so the bus is now wearing the standard first interurban livery, which can't actually be seen in that many places. Suburban Enviro 400 MMC leaving Poulton on its way to Bath via Midsummer Norton, Radstock and Peasdown St John. After buying some lunch and a drink in a nearby co-op, here's my next bus arriving into Midsummer Norton Village Centre, which was this Volvo B90L Right Eclipse Gemini on the 522 bus service which runs between Bristol and Bath, this time running via Keynsham, before rejoining the 172 near Poulton and running alongside the 172 between Poulton, Midsummer Norton, Radstock and Bath. Now, I was hoping for a Mendip Xplorer branded Volvo B90L, however, there don't actually seem to be many of them left. I'm not too sure why. I'm going to be taking this bus the very short distance to Midsummer Norton.
Please Park Road. Next stop, Midsummer Norton Town Hall.
Where I managed to see a Libra Travel Enviro 200. For some reason, this Enviro 200 has not been painted into the standard Libra Travel livery. Here is this first urban livery Volvo V90L Right Eclipse Gemini, leaving Midsummer Norton on its way to Bath, with its next stop being Radstock. Now, because I didn't have a very long connection in Midsummer Norton either, my next bus was already arriving by the time I got to the next stop, which was the Hollies bus stop. My next bus was another Enviro 400, however, it was not in the Mendip Xplorer livery, it was actually in the Bath City livery. Now, the Bath City Enviro 400 and the Mendip Xplorer Enviro 400 seem to overlap in different places. This Bath City Enviro 400 is found on the 174 bus route between Bath, Midsummer Norton, Shepton Mallet and Wells, so it is running a bit out of Bath. This bus was very nice, however, I think it had seen some better days, and was very quiet. Stratton on the Foss, then do look out for this massive abandoned railway viaduct. How can this railway viaduct be abandoned? There's quite a few in the Mendip area, and they all look absolutely amazing. Anyway, here I am now in Shepton Mallet Town Centre. There isn't really a town centre, it's all just retail units. However, the main bus stop is the Cenotaph. Here I am now at Shepton Mallet Cenotaph, which is the main bus stop in Shepton Mallet. Now, because we're running a few minutes early, the driver of the 174 actually let me take a few photos and a video of this Froome bus Optare Solo. Now, with Hatch Green and Froome Bus, along with a few other independent bus companies in the area, there seem to be a lot of Optare Solo SRs in their fleet, and one Optare Solo left. I wonder why that is. Now, the Froome Bus Optare Solo I'd never actually seen until that day. However, I have actually seen the Hatch Green Coaches Optare Solo out and about in Taunton quite a few times before, as it often does college routes. through Wales town centre, or should I say, Wales city centre, as for some reason Wales has a cathedral, so it is classified as a city, even though many towns across the UK, including the county town of Taunton, is much bigger than Wales. It's weird how Wales is a city and Taunton is a town, yet Taunton is the county town in Somerset. So it just shows you how much Taunton is better than Wales. Now I think with Wales High Street there is a one-way system in place like there is on Bridgewater High Street with the main 21 bus service, where services going in one direction serve the High Street and services going in the other direction don't. Once again at the bus's final destination, which is Wales Bus Station. Now if your bus doesn't serve Wales city centre, then the bus station is not very far away. Anyway, I had quite a bit of time here, so I did some bus spotting. Here is this Bath City bus leaving Wales Bus Station on its way back to Bath Bus Station via Shepton Mallet, Midsummer Norton and Radstock.
This box is under attack. Please
Here is one of the Badger Line 126 bus services arriving approximately 12 minutes late into Wells bus station from Weston-super-Mare. Unfortunately, since the 126 relaunch in February 2024, I don't think any other vehicle apart from a Wright street light has travelled on the route. So if you don't like Wright street lights, then don't travel on the 126. It's pretty unlikely that you're going to find an Enviro 200 on the route, and it's also pretty unlikely that you're going to find a Wright street deck on the route, which I find pretty strange, considering that Enviro 400s used to travel on the route regularly when it was part of the Mendip Xplorer bus range.
I don't know.
No way.
Yes, please. Let's take the gas way.
It's this bad, what's it?
What's this, huh?
That bad, will you? Hey!
Hey, all right, give it a wave.
Hey!
All right, give it a wave.
Hey!
Look. Say bye. Give it a wave, that's it.
Hey!
Just give it a wave.
Hey!
Give it a little wave, look. Say bye-bye.
Hey!
You got my what's up for?
Hey! Babe, I can still get the next one. Wow.
Yeah, there's a bus coming now. Oh, here's the street one.
Oh!
It's ready for us all to get on it, shall we?
I'm going to chase that bus. Oh!
Here is my next bus arriving into Wells bus station. Unfortunately, it is not the Enviro 200 Dart. However, it is still a very good bus. It is this Enviro 400 MMC, which is also not in the Mendip Xplorer livery. This will be my final bus as it has a final destination of Bridgewater. This bus had announcements, which I quite like. However, a few of the passengers that weren't used to buses with announcements found them quite annoying.
Next stop, Priory Health Park. 5375. 2. Bridgewater. Next stop, Glastonbury Town Hall.
Alight here at Glastonbury Abbey and tour.
diversion via the A39. When the buses of Somerset ran the 75 bus between Bridgewater, Glastonbury and Wales, there are a few express services that ran as the X75 along the A39 between Bridgewater and Street.
Whitfield Road. Next stop, St John's Street.
This in 5400 MMC leaving, well, you can probably guess what the bus stop was called as the announcement said it. However, just in case you didn't hear, here is this in 5400 MMC leaving the St John Street stop on its way to Bridgewater bus station. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video, probably on a bus or a train. Bye everyone!